Welcome to Toffee TV. It's the Everton News Daily. Obviously, the transfer window is still open, so we are getting linked with all kinds. And there's plenty of links in and out of the club today. We've been linked with Ezri Konze, 20-year-old centre-back at Charlton. I think he's played 55 times for them. £4 million, the deal has been talked about. He was part of the England under-20 team that won the World Cup in the summer, and he's seen as an up-and-coming centre-back who Everton are looking at. Obviously, this time last year, Everton went to Charlton and got Adamola Lookman. So that is something they're continuing to do. As under-23 players are coming into the first team or going on loan or even going out on permanent, we're looking to replace them with talent, with the next crop of talent. And he is certainly one we are looking at. Talking about one going out, Harry Charlesley has gone on loan to Bolton. The 21-year-old who made his debut this season against Limassol will be straight into their squad, and hopefully we'll get games a bit like Anthony Robinson has this season, who's doing very, very well, and hopefully can come back and offer something for next season. If not, maybe we'll leave the club permanently. But one way or another, I'm sure we'll see what his level is while he's on loan at Bolton. So that's a good move for him rather than being in the under-23s, who aren't really playing a lot of football at the moment. I know a lot of games have been called off recently. So they're not really playing too much football at the moment. So really good chance for him to impress, a bit like Kieran Dowell has done at Nottingham Forest. A player who could be on his way back is Mr. Galloway up there in Sunderland. He's been on loan. He's been on loan at West Brom last year. He's currently at Sunderland. He's not really getting too much football. And it's a chance for him possibly to come back and come into the squad. Could he be a backup for that left back position? I know he hasn't played too much at Sunderland, but maybe coming back to the Premier League club, maybe coming back to his own football club might help him out. Another player who we spoke about for that left back position is Luke Garbett, and we mentioned yesterday a question was asked in the general meeting about him, whether he'd be part of the squad. Well, Sam Allardyce has said more on this. He said, on my understanding, he wasn't included in the 25-man squad at the start of the season. He wasn't being trained with us for that period. My first assessment of the team has to be of that first 25 players selected in that squad and trying to get down to the other professionals at the club. So that process is still ongoing because of all the games we've played over Christmas. We have until the end of January to look at players we haven't been named in the squad and find whether they have the desire or determination to show myself and the coach's staff that they are, one, willing to fight to get into the squad, and two, maybe for a chance in the first team. So there you go. This could be last chance saloon for Luke Garbett. Can he impress Sam Allardyce and his coaches in training and force his way into that 25-man squad for the rest of the season? It's on him. This is his last chance. He's done okay in the under-23s this season. As I said, he haven't played much football recently, so he probably hasn't even watched them too much. So if he can get into the squad, then he'll have chances, because I don't know when Baines is coming back. There's been no date. He seems to be still quite far off. And with Martina there, he's not a natural left back, then it's a big chance for him if he wants it. So, over to you, Luke. Take the chance and get your career back on track. That's what I'd say to you. A player who could be leaving the club is Mo Besic. He's been linked today with Torino and Hamburg. He's still only 25, unbelievably. He's only played 37 times for Everton in 3.5 seasons after we signed him, after an impressive World Cup. It's sad, really. There's a player in there, but I don't think he's ever going to get that chance to really nail down his position at Everton. So maybe this would be the ideal time. Maybe go out on loan, impress a club, and maybe get a transfer in the summer. I just don't see him playing. He just doesn't seem the type of player. As I've just mentioned with the Galloway situation there, the Garbett situation, the manager mightn't seen him too much. I know he played in the Limassol game, but if the manager hasn't seen too much of him, how is he going to know about him? And there's been such an amount of games that Sam Allardyce hasn't been able to look at the squad. He's just played with what he's got. So probably at this stage of his career, it might be the best thing for Mo Besic to leave the club, certainly in the short term on loan, and go elsewhere. In other news today, Gatorade are now the official sports nutrition partner of Everton Football Club. And now that's the big news we've all been waiting for. But what I will say, Gatorade are a pretty big brand. And following on from the the sleeve sponsor of Angry Birds, that's two decent sponsors that have come in the door. Mr. Mashiri said at the general meeting that there was more big sponsors in waiting, ready to come in. So that's a big name, that will go on the backboards now when you see all the interviews. So that's good news. I mean, we don't know what the terms of the deal are, but they are now they will now fuel the Blues' first team stars for Premier League matches and training sessions at US Finch Farm. Lloyd Parker, a performance nutritionist at Everton, said the need for Premier League footballers to fuel their bodies is in the best possible way has never been higher. And this new partnership with Gatorade will ensure that we're able to do just that. Working alongside Gatorade will enable our first team squad to benefit from their portfolio of science-backed products. So there you go, a big name, and Gatorade is better than water. Water sucks. It's all about Gatorade. So a new sponsorship at the club. As I say, don't know what the terms of the agreements are, but you never really do these days. So there you have it. That's all today's news. Theo Walcott, that news is still ringing round about him. But we are now possibly the first in line. If he does leave Arsenal, but there's not much more news on that, so we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. And to be honest, there's nothing really else on any other signing, so we'll wait and see. We'll be back tomorrow with the Everton News Daily. We'll see you then.